I never thought I would go to church. I always thought church was for, I don't know, in the traditional sense, very close-minded, very intolerant, and obviously, I think that's the main reason why most people stay is the welcoming nature and the sense that there's all kinds of beliefs here and that's okay. And I think that's the main thing that keeps me coming back.
And one of the things I really like about the sense of community that I get here is that it's a very open community. There are always new people coming in. It's large, and so there are always new people to meet and build relationships with. And there's also a lot of diversity in terms of age, life experience, spiritual views, political commitments, perspectives, philosophies. And so it's really nice to have both a bond and sense of community, but still have that diversity and the kind of engagement with different people that really enriches my life.
And there's a remarkable diversity of ways to dip into spirituality here, and that's very important for us. There's an open-mindedness and yet respectfulness.
Well, it stimulates my mind. It gives me ethical thought to think about and deepen my own sense of my relationship to the people around me and the world around me without weighting me down with a bunch of guilt and pseudo-morality.
There's no service like Mark's service. If you go, we went to some other churches and the services just, it seemed a little lackluster compared to Mark's services, and the beautiful music. And so all those things bring us back every Sunday, or most every Sunday.
I mean, it's really gone from one service sparsely populated to 3 services is just pretty amazing. And of course, we've talked for years about improving the church, and it's not until now that that's really happened. So, I mean, it is a pretty amazing transformation that's happened here.
And it's not just the building. There's new people in the building.
The fact that we're here on a Wednesday night, and there are something like 100 people here participating in 10 or 15 different activities is just unbelievable.
The strength of a congregation is in its many members.
But I think all the other people that are here and who care and demonstrate their caring by organizing things that you can get involved in really is what makes this church what it is.
But the energy now, the feeling that we really are a community and we've accomplished something that's really amazing. You see that every Sunday. You see that now on Wednesday nights. You see that practically every day of the week with activities here.
But what I have really noticed in the last few years is more of an involvement by people in the life of the church. So we have more going on. We have more people involved in the work of the church. It's not the old 80-20 rule where they say, 20% of the people do 80% of the work.
It seems like that energy has just multiplied amazingly. I mean, I love the energy we have at this point.
Those committees, that committee work, helped me get to know so many people here at the church that I would not have known otherwise.
There's a lot of positive without the negatives or fears that we felt were presented at other churches, and so that's a big reason that I like coming here.
Yeah. We're really thankful that we found a place like this for our kids to grow up in. It's just such a wonderful bond to our community and to other people and to growth. I cannot tell the ways in which I've grown as a person just by being here.
As much as I want to touch base with everyone, it's important for the kids to know that this is a place where they can grow and that they're important.
I participate in this church because it allows me to express myself, and I've never been here and gone away without being inspired, motivated, or surprised sometimes.
And people who respectfully agree to disagree at times, and that we don't all think alike, but we all have the right to express what our thinkings are and what our beliefs are without someone judging, and that was very important to me.
Partly what keeps me involved, or what I'm involved in this church, is just this sense of community that this church has given me, a real sense of home, a real sense of place.
We've noticed a variety of different types of people, more people. The congregation has become much younger and I think more active in every way you can think of.
More diverse membership, more diversity of opinion, more programming, more opportunities for personal and spiritual growth, and it just made you feel like you wanted to be a part of it. And once you got in, it made you feel like you wanted to give back to it.
Because what is valuable to you, and you'll pay for it. You're willing to pay for a professional who that is their job, and it's just things get done more efficiently that way.
You know, until the place has some meaning to us, until we really care whether it succeeds or fails, we aren't going to give at the levels that it really takes to grow the church and make it strong and make it a vibrant community that other people will feel they want to be part of.
I have a great value connection here. It connects with my heart as well as my head. I feel like that this is a community, it's a family, people care for each other, and so if you care about something, you give to it. And I think that's the key. We've got people really caring about the place and each other here.
We pledge because it's important to us. This church is very important to us in our community. We want to see it grow. We are very passionate about this place that we found, and we want to put our money here too.
I don't think very many people give to make the budget match. I think people give to make the people match, to make ideas come together and make this a vibrant part of our community.
And that's a wonderful feeling to know that, your skills and your gifts are really needed and that they're serving something bigger that other people can appreciate as well.
I think the best thing we have going for us, all of us as a group right now, is that we have the belief, a justified belief, that we can accomplish things together as a group.
It's also a feeling of abundance, which, I've shared over and over with the church that, I totally believe we can do whatever we want here. We have the capability, we have the money, we have the resources. If there's something you want to see done in the church, then we can do that.
We're not perfect, but we're interesting, and I think for me at least, exemplary.
I can't think of one thing that we've said no to. Not everything has worked out perhaps the way that we thought it would when we started, but we've always found the energy to try the new thing.
I enjoy the people, and we put on awfully good potlucks.